The main processes, geomorphic processes ಏನಂತಾರಲ್ಲ forces of denudation ಅಂತ ಏನಂತಾರೆ. These are also called as
Forces of denudation.
forces of
Denudation.
ಈ ರೀತಿ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಹೇಳಿ ಕನ್ಫ್ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. They will not give exogeneric forces or geomorphic forces. They will give what are denudational forces ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ. Denudational forces sir, ಇದ್ಯಾವ forces sir ಹೇಳಿಲ್ಲ ನಮ್ಮ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಒಳಗೆ ನಾವು. Okay, they are forces of denudation. Okay, denudation, forces of denudation. Denudation ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನಪ್ಪ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ? Weathering, weathering and
Erosion.
erosion. Okay, this is denudation. Understood? Denude ಆಗ್ತದೆ. Reducing the surface, reducing the any uplifted surface is called denudation. Understood? Denudation ಆಗ್ತದೆ. Weathering and erosion. What is weathering? What is weathering?
Breaking of rocks. Breaking of rocks.
Yes, give a scientific word for breaking. Correct jargons. Disintegration and decomposition. Okay, weathering is in situ. ಏನಂತಾರೆ? At site. They are not going anywhere. They are standing there only. There only they are disintegrating. There only they are decomposing. That is why it is in situ disintegration and decomposition of rock workers. It is in situ. ENIN in situ ಅಂತ. weathering ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು? In situ. Decomposition and disintegration and decomposition. Disintegration and decomposition of rocks in situ. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಂತಲ್ಲೇ ರಾಕ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಂತಿರುತ್ತೆ. There only it is getting disintegrated. There only it is getting decomposed. Three types of weathering ಅಲ್ಲಿ. Weathering ಅಲ್ಲಿ three types ಇದೆ. What are those types? First mechanical. ಏನು? Mechanical. New branch. Mechanical. What is mechanical weathering? What are the types? Mechanical. See, that is erosion. What you talk. Okay. It is in situ ಅಲ್ಲ. In situ ಅಲ್ಲಿ mechanical weathering ಅಲ್ಲಿ first ಬರೋದು frost action. ಏನು? Frost action. Frost action. Frost action. Okay. Frost action ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ನಾನು ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ. ಬರ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ frost action ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ generally rocks are not ಏನಂದ್ರೆ completely filled with all the material. There are some cracks, there are some joints, faults ಎಲ್ಲ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಒಂದು rock ಅಲ್ಲಿ. Now water will be seeping in because of rain water will be seeping in. Say once the water has seeped in, okay, it was evening and it rained and suddenly the temperature went down below sub-zeros. Then the water in those cracks, it got frozen. Water ಏನಲ್ಲಿ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಹೋಗಿರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ, it gets frozen. There is a property of water where at 4 degrees Celsius minus 4 degrees Celsius ಏನಾಗ್ತಾರೆ, whenever it is becoming ice, it tends to expand. Water ಹೋಗಿರುತ್ತದೆ ಒಳಗಡೆ, when it freezes ಅಂದ್ರೆ because of sub-zero temperatures the water is turning into ice. ಆ ವಾಟರ್ ಇದ್ದು ಐಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ವಾಟರ್ ಇದ್ದು ಐಸ್ ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ it is exerting pressure on the wall of the rocks because the volume of the water is increasing because of it is getting frozen. Okay, so almost whenever it is getting frozen alla, the size of the water is increasing by about 9%. Understood? See, have you seen ice floating on the water?
Yes.
Why? It is solid, no ice. It should actually sink, no? Why density is decreasing?
Yeah.
Because there is expansion of water. Understood? The water, actual water is having more density because volume is not changing. But when it is becoming an ice, the volume of the ice is changing and the density is decreasing. That is why ice floats on water. Because both are water only, right? What is ice? It is water only, solidified ice. But why it should float? Because there is expansion of the water and increase in volume and decrease in density. Ice floats on water. Did you get the science behind it? Now 9% increase ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ don't you think the small cracks which are holding water whenever that is ಏನಂದ್ರೆ frost action ಅಂತ. When water freezes it expands in volume. ಬರ್ಕೋರಿ whenever frost action ಅಂದ್ರೆ the water seeps into cracks of rocks. Water seeps into cracks of rocks, freezes due to falling temperature. Okay, freezes due to falling temperature. Then what happens? Freezes due to falling temperature. Then volume water expands and exerts pressure on the rocks. Godaita? So because of this, rocks are ruptured and fragmented. And wherever there is crack, when the ice is expanding, that part is getting separated. It is ruptured and it is falling off. This is frost action. Next is what? The next process in mechanical is thermal expansion. You know? Thermal expansion. Thermal expansion and contraction. ಈಗ ಡೆಸರ್ಟ್ ಏರಿಯಾದಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗ್ತಾ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ದ ಡಯಾರ್ನಲ್ ಚೇಂಜಸ್ ಇನ್ ಟೆಂಪರೇಚರ್. ಡಯಾರ್ನಲ್ ಚೇಂಜಸ್ ಇನ್ ಟೆಂಪರೇಚರ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು? ಡೇ ಟೈಮ್ ಟೆಂಪರೇಚರ್ ಮತ್ತು ನೈಟ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಟೆಂಪರೇಚರ್ ದೇರ್ ಇಸ್ ಹ್ಯೂಜ್ ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಸ್. Okay, so whenever in the morning the rock is getting heated due to lot of temperature, 40 plus temperatures, and in night minus 40 degree it is going. So there is thermal expansion as well as contraction. Expansion contraction ಆಗೋದ್ರಿಂದನು the rock wherever it is sitting it starts disintegrating, because expansion, continuous expansion and contraction will what? Weaken the rock, so it will break. That is what will create cracks, and because of these cracks only frost actions happen. Avata? Okay. Thermal expansion and contraction. Godaita? Especially in hot deserts. Then there is a process called exfoliation. You know?
Exfoliation.
Exfoliation. Exfoliation ಅಂದ್ರೆ see what is happening here. Some rocks are there. Some rocks are having many layers. They are made up of layers ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಣ. Layers ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಣ. Number of layers are there. Here, see here, rock is there, and number of layers are there like this. Correct? Now, don't you think this layer is putting pressure on this? This layer is putting pressure on this. This layer is putting pressure on this. So, due to weathering, say this part falls off.
It gets washed.
Okay. This part falls off. Idu width. So don't you think there is decrease in pressure, and ee rocks ge decrease admele they will expand in size. The overburden is reduced. That's why the pressure on the rock decreases. So they expand like this. That is why they become layers and they keep falling. Exfoliation andre the outermost layer when it is removed, the innermost layer also becomes weak and that also starts falling. See, the rock is standing wherever it is standing because of unloading of the top layer. there is decrease in pressure, and what is happening, the next layer is getting relaxed, and that's why they are onion peeling ಅಂತಾರೆ ಗೊತ್ತು, ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ exfoliation or onion peeling ಅಂತಾರೆ. ಏನಂತಾರೆ? Exfoliation or onion peeling. There are so many layers. When the topmost layer is falling off, it is reducing the pressure on the next layer, and that next layer is expanding, and then again it is falling off. Series wise ಇದೇ ರೀತಿ follow up. That is what is exfoliation. So next one is chemical weathering. Correct? Chemical weathering. Next one is chemical weathering. Chemical weathering ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮತ್ತೆ ಮೂರು ಟೈಪ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಯಾವುದು? First one is solution. ಬರ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. First one is solution. What is solution? Solution ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? It, because of there is water, the rocks get completely dissolved in the water. That is solution. It happens where? Solution ಅಂತ ಬರ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ನೋಡ್ರಿ, next one is mechanical. Weathering ಅಲ್ಲಿ mechanical ಆಯ್ತು. Next one is chemical. Chemical ಅಲ್ಲಿ first one is solution. Chemical ಅಲ್ಲಿ first one is solution. Here rocks get dissolved in water. Okay, especially happens in karst topography. Karst topography ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು? The entire topography is made up of limestone. Okay, it is made up of limestone. Whenever there is water, ಸುಣ್ಣದ water ಹಾಕಿದ್ರೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? Calcium carbonate ಆಗಿ it dissolves. Okay, because of there is presence in CO2 and as well as water, it gets dissolved in water. Karst topography ಅಲ್ಲಿ solution. Next chemical process is called oxidation. Oxidation ಅಂದ್ರೆ addition of oxygen. ಅಂದ್ರೆ if something is getting rusted, if there a rock is having lot of iron ore, don't you think it gets oxidized and it starts disintegrating? And it may also happen due to dissolved oxygen in water. Correct? Water ಹೋಗಿ ಎಂಟರ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಆಕ್ಸಿಜನ್ ಡಿಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಆಕ್ಸಿಜನ್ may react with the rocks. Correct? ಅದೇ
Calcium.
Especially happens ಅಂದ್ರೆ oxidation mainly affects rocks containing iron. Okay. Then is hydration. Okay. Solution and hydration ಏನು ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ನೀವು ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಬಿಡ್ರಿ. ಹೈಡ್ರೇಷನ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? Sometimes the rocks absorb water. Solution ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? Sometimes it is like completely rock itself is dissolving in solution. But here hydration ಅಲ್ಲಿ rock is absorbing water. It is not completely dissolving. ಅದೇ ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಸ್. ಸೊಲ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಹೈಡ್ರೇಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೈಡ್ರೇಷನ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? ಡಿಹೈಡ್ರೇಷನ್ ಅಂತೀವಿ. But we have lost water. Whenever a rock gains water inside it, it is called hydration. And there are some minerals in that which will chemically react and they will disintegrate. Okay, because of water. Understood? Hydration actually belongs to both mechanical as well as because whenever water is going in, it is exerting some kind of pressure on the rock. So hydration can be part of mechanical weathering also. Then fourth one is carbonation. You know, carbonation is also addition of carbon dioxide. Correct? Andre CO2 react agi carbonation agutte. It also happens in limestone topography, that is karst topography. Then comes biological weathering. ಹೌದಾ? biological weathering ಆಗುತ್ತಾ? biological weathering ಎಷ್ಟು ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದೆಯಲ್ಲ? Is it simple? So just word meaning ಗೊತ್ತಿದ್ರೆ ಮುಗಿದೋಯ್ತು. And where what comes ಅಷ್ಟು ನಿಮ್ಗೆ flow chart ನೆನಪಿರಬೇಕು. Okay, this is exogenetic process. Exogenetically weathering erosion ಬರುತ್ತೆ. weathering ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮೆಕ್ಯಾನಿಕಲ್ ಕೆಮಿಕಲ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಮೆಕ್ಯಾನಿಕಲಿ ಈ ರೀತಿ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ನೆನಪಿಟ್ಕೋಬೇಕು. ತಿಳಿತಾ? So biologically actually plants and animals or humans also. Okay, these are the people will be disintegrating around. Quarry and human is going and digging ಎಲ್ಲ. He is weathering and ಇದಾಗುತ್ತೆ. So plants and animals contribute to weathering also. ಹೆಂಗೆ? Plant exert sometimes mechanical force, mechanical pressure, roots Are you seeing the compound walls of your home wherever there is coconut tree? They are having cracks, right?
Destroying tanks also.
Tanks also there. Because of that, tanks will leak, start leaking. There is a crack. So biological plants and animals, they exert mechanical. Plants actually exert mechanical force on this. The animals, they may secrete some kind of acids on the plant surface, on the rock surface, and those acids may react with rock. Actually, what is biological weathering is the mode. Plants andre agate, but they exert mechanical force only. Animals, so they secrete acid. It is some kind of chemical weathering, right? But it is happening because of animals, living beings. Because of living beings, it is happening. That is why it is biological weathering. They may secrete some chemicals. Plants may exert mechanical force due to roots. Weathering anta gottayitu in situ andre alle rock nintalle nintu all these forces because of temperature changes, presence of water, chemical reaction, biological animals present on the rock or in the rock, they will be decomposed and disintegrating. Okay, this is about weathering. Okay. So, shall we start with erosion now or? Okay, we'll continue tomorrow. Erosion, because it will take a lot of time. Erosion andre all these erosionally matte transportation depositional features avannella helbekagutte. So it will take a lot of time. We'll continue tomorrow. Understood? Fine.